You better get down on your hands and knees before the match starts and thank Allah that you were in the ring with such a great man. When I have my claw on you and you're down in the center of the ring and big tears are coming out of your eyes, it'll not be the thunder in the sky that the people will be hearing. It'll be your knees knocking together, saying, please, Mr. Super Destroyer, I give up. You are the greatest. You are number one.
Thank you for watching the Bell to Bell with Bobby Blaze YouTube channel. Super kick the like button. Let it rip in the comments. And give that subscribe button a hard punch.
Number 9, the spoiler, the Super Destroyer.
Wait a minute, not the Destroyer, the Super Destroyer.
Don Jardine. He is the man that trained The Undertaker. I always remember he had a great, great body, and he could walk that top rope.
With a great deal of interest. And there's the spoiler walking that top rope. And to see a man with that kind of balance is almost uncanny. And that's his Snyder.
I didn't get to see him perform a whole lot, man, because there were a lot of other people that did that spoiler gimmick that were copies in these small territories throughout the years, like happens. But Don Jardine, I had heard about him when I was up in Canada. Some of the guys that worked with him out in Texas, and they always told me what a great body he had, how he took good care of himself and things like that. And he also trained The Undertaker, man. That's got to speak volume right there. One big man taking the time to train another big man.
Look at them walk this top rope. That's what I mean.
Like a cat.
Just like a...
And so that's why number 9 is a spoiler. He also worked as a Super Destroyer, Don Jardine.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things I want to point out is that when the Legion of Doom was formed, it was the spoiler, Jake Roberts, King Kong Bundy, and the Road Warriors originally.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean that just puts him in a class of super heavyweight fucking all-time stars. That alone does it.
Damn, Scorpion, you're bringing out all kinds of facts today. Man, stick around for another episode or two, would you?
Well, you know, if I'm not busy breaking up a crime ring or solving an insurance fraud or something. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't know. I don't think I knew he trained The Undertaker. I think that was new to me.
Okay.
But I did know about the Legion of Doom thing, because you know, a lot of people just, when they hear Legion of Doom, they just think of the roast, just another name for them. But no, it was actually a larger group that they were.
Man, good recall, man. Good recall. And again, we know some of these guys could have been interchangeable as we go down our list here. Someone might have had him higher, lower, or what have you. And we're going by just off a lot of good memories. Some fact check, even though I say we don't fact check some things, we do. You know, and sometimes we get a date wrong here or there. But, you know, for the most part, we're pretty close because we're just fans. We love it.
You know, tell you a story. There was a rib called Mabel. Okay? Mabel, the rib was, you would go get a girl and you would put her in a room and you would tell a guy, hey, if you want her, she's in there, she really likes you. The guy goes in, he gets in bed, they start fucking or doing whatever they're doing. All of a sudden the door busts open and her husband supposedly pops through the door. And most wrestlers would get out of the room as quick as they could, and out the door, out the window. They didn't want to get involved, right? But Donald wouldn't run. Donald chased the guy down, and the guy told him, please, 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 it was a rib, it was a rib. Stan Stasiak told me to pull the rib on you. Please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. So Donald was so mad, he went looking for Stan Stasiak. But Stan knew, so Stan left the territory. 7 years later, Don Jardine, Stan Stasiak, Danny Pletches, Peter Maiva, and myself are coming back from Houston when Stan Stasiak brings up the rib that he pulled on Don Jardine's parlor. Don hit those brakes on the car and fishtailed like this. He pulled the car over. He was driving. He grabbed Stan Stasiak, trying to pull Stan out of the back seat. It's pretty hard to pull a big guy out of the car if you don't want to go.
Yeah.
But Donald got him out of the car, whacked him, boom, boom. Cars and trucks coming by on the freeway. And Peter Maivia, the sweetest guy in the world, man. He's going, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? I said, I don't know, man, but something bad's happening here.
Yeah.
He knocked Stan Stasiak down. And as Stan fell down, his head went against the car. Donald started to boot him in the head. And if it hadn't been for Peter Maivia pulling Donald off, because Peter was like unbelievably strong,
Yeah.
he finally got Donald off of Peter Maivia, off of Stan Stasiak, or he would have beat him to death.
Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.